Welcome back to the channel. I am OCG. Today we are in Matariki Park on a hunt for some feral goat. I hope you guys enjoy. Well, I have spotted some, which is in a weird location. I actually ended up spooking them. They were like right here. Literally where I started the intro. And yeah, they ran back this way. Can't quite see everything just yet, but there's only one in there that looks interesting, and it's that guy right there. The rest of them look to be pretty bad. And if you want to check out what we're rocking today, we are rocking the Remington 700 CDL, as well as the Mordecai double jab. Obviously the electronic collar, which has no effect for us today, and obviously the Bushnell and the giraffe. This should do us a wonders. Yeah, so far I'm not seeing squat, so I might take this guy like right there. Yeah, that'll do it. 700 CDL, boys. 700 CDL. Obviously, this guy is a nobody. I mean, he's not like bad. It's just most definitely not. Let me. What? Hello, game? What are you doing? Let me pick you up. Thanks. Hard shot. Pretty good shot from that distance. 242 yards. I'd say you're probably a 2. Yeah, 51% mature. 2-star. Obviously, just a sell. Well, look who I spotted down the road jaywalking. Feral goat. I can't go too far that way. My wind is obviously blowing from right to left, so I kind of need to stay on this side. I'm going to try to get up in there somewhere, but the only problem is it's going to be really, really difficult to see these guys. Obviously, there's also no color for these guys, so it's going to be visuals only. And that's a little difficult in Matariki because it's really dense where feral goat like to drink. Oh, we got another jaywalker. And a whole different breed, too. We got some Samba. Some Sambadilla over there just crossing for some reason. I don't know what they're doing, but they're being weird. Eating on the road. And these guys are, too. So far, I've seen 2 billy goats. Yeah, I think that's billy goats, I think is what they're called. And because they're male. And they're not that great so far, from what I've seen. I have a feeling most of our feral goat are not going to be that great. I'm also very interested to go up into the highlands because that's their secondary habitat, and I have never been up there, and if you want proof of that, boom. Nothing. So it'd be kind of interesting to see if we actually have anything up there. And this is gonna be really hard to spot these guys. I might stay by the water. I think that's gonna be my only way to be able to see these guys without spooking them. Because if I come up from this side, I won't be able to see them until I get right there. There's no way because they went down this little dip. So yeah, I'm gonna stay by the water. It's a little risky. But we're gonna take the risk. Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Well, I made it to the water. And it looks like I have stumbled upon some of the feral goat. They just popped out of these bushes. I couldn't see them when I was creeping up here. Obviously, that's just a female, and I don't really care too much. I think that's a female. It might be a young male. Hard to tell right now. I have yet to see anything else, though, so I'm not quite sure where they're at. They're probably like right on top of me. I don't see them. So what we're going to do is we're going to just chill for a bit until I can get eyes on. I'm hoping they kind of walk out this way and follow that one. So what I'm thinking is happening right now is the one I'm seeing right here is a whole different herd. The one we saw was crossing that spot right there. Yeah. I hear them. They're responding to each other. Where are you? Show yourself. I think that's the case. And I think there's 2 different herds. I just cannot find them. For the life of me right now. Because it is insanely dense in here. And unless they get out here in the open, I don't think I'm gonna get a shot. Now, I could try to sneak up on them, but, you know, at a certain distance, I'm out of the game anyway. Hi, how you doing? You know what? I kind of like you. You're not like massive, but I'm taking you. Wow, they didn't spook from that. Like I did say though, that was the second herd. And the herd we were really after is most definitely down there. Because obviously that guy just came out of nowhere. He's a little bouncy right now. Let's go pick him up. Yeah, this guy's not going to be anything crazy. I'm going to go with like a 1 star maybe. Maybe a 2. Maybe a 2. Oh, he's a 3. Okay. Mature, 69%, 3 star. Not too bad. I mean, we're looking for that giant. We want that 5 star. I think we've only gotten 1, so we're going to head to where we found that 5 star, just to sell. So I haven't hunted feral goat very often, right? So I don't really know what old is, and I don't know if that guy's old. He's not very big. I don't know if he's old. And I don't think there's a way to tell. The encyclopedia doesn't really tell you much. It just says males have more prominent and developed horns compared to females. Oh, so helpful. But I'm hoping where I took my 5 star is going to have another 5 star. And I do believe that was right over here underneath this bridge. I think that's where we took our last 5 star feral goat. Could be completely wrong. I remember being here a lot. So I feel like that's where it's at. But I wanted to head up this way to see if I can get something before then. And so far it's just these sambar deer and this loner, which I do believe I'm going to take out because you guys know no loners on my map. I don't believe this guy is going to be even a 2 star. He might be. I'm going to actually say he's a 2 star. Nope, just a 1, 91% adult. You're 91%? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 minute that you're 91%. He is an adult, and if he's an early stage adult, there's a good chance that was a 5 star. 126 pounds. Let's check it out. Just to sell. 126 pounds. He was pretty early in the adult stage. He had 20 pounds to go before he was going to kick over into a mature. I think that was a 5. So if you're a member, RIP emoji in the comments down below. If you're not a member, just spam RIP. Oh, I spooked some goat. Technically, the tar spooked some goat. Luckily, just up the river, I have spotted some more feral goat. Guy's not too bad. He's probably maybe a 2 or a 3. Everything else, though, looks to be pretty garbage. Got a feeling that's probably the guy I'm gonna take. There was another one back there. So there's 3 males, and they all look about the same. I feel like this one's the bigger one of the 3. I don't really see anything like super old, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pass on this herd. And we're gonna come back and check on them later, possibly. It depends on what we run into up here. If I'm recalling correctly, I believe this was the herd that I took the 5 star out of. And this was a long time ago, by the way. Seen a couple decent ones in there. Oh, hello. How you doing? You are pretty big. I don't think you're a 5 just yet. But man, not looking too shabby. All right. Well, can't take him yet. I know that. Can't take him yet. Might have to cycle. Might have to cycle. First, though, we're gonna pick one of them. Oh, there's actually a couple of them in there. There's 2 at least. It look pretty good. We'll take a look at them, see which one I want to take right now, and then we will come back to this herd later and see if he is grown any. Probably do 1 or 2 cycles. It is 2 right now. Day 2, month 2, year 2, I don't know. But it's 2. We need to get back to 1, so once we get back to... Well, there's a lot of them here. Holy smokes, Batman. There's another big boy. Another big boy. Is he stuck? No, that's not a big boy. He's not bad. This guy's kind of weird looking. And his horns are really gray, which is making me think he's old. Holy smokes, there's more. What is going on, Batman? Okay, let's slow things down here a little bit. I'm glad I didn't take a shot yet. Could be an absolute giant over here. It looks like that is not going to be the case. Of course not. You can't be that lucky. Are there more somewhere before I actually shoot somebody? And that guy, I believe, and that guy have potential. This guy is really weird. Really weird. And I think he's going to be the one that I actually take here before we go back and cycle. So I'm going to get a little bit closer, get a good angle on this guy, or wait until he presents a shot. And he's going to go a night-night. And here we go. Love it, man. Love it. Hitting some really good shots today, boys. Really good shots. And I just jinxed it. I'm going to go with this guy as a 1-star. Could be wrong. He's kind of weird looking. He's just not very much going on. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Double lung. Yeah, just a 1-star. 76% adult. Not too special there. There he is. He's definitely big. I don't think he's old enough yet. So what I think's gonna happen is I'm gonna go cycle again. What I am gonna do is take out one of these guys while I'm here. Whichever one I find is not gonna be very good. Take a look at this one as well. You've got potential, but I think you're getting kind of old, so I doubt you'll make it very far. I think that guy right there is the one I might take. Let me get a little bit closer and check these guys out a little bit more, and then we'll make a decision. So out of these two herds, that one right there is hands down the better one. And this one over here is not doing so great, so I think I'm just going to take one of these guys. I think that's the male right there, so let's go ahead and take you real quick. Night-night. 700 CDL is hands down putting in work today, boys. Hands down putting in work. And this guy, pretty small. Doesn't mean he's not high genetics or young. I don't know. But right now he's small. I'm going to say he's a 1-star, and I'm going to say he's an adult. He's young, 65%. 1-star. So I was off on the age there, but size-wise, I got it right. He wouldn't have made it very far anyway. He'd probably make it to a 3, just to sell. There he is. Not quite a 5. He is starting to get a little bit old, so I do believe we're going to take him out right now. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it to a 5. I just don't. I think he's already immature, and it's time for him to go night-night. I'm also running out of time, so I need to make a move here. Sadly, you're not going to get a 5 unless this guy miraculously turns into one, but I just don't think he's going to be. That guy has got potential as well. He looks pretty big, and he looks kind of young, so he's got a chance. What is that? About 450. Oh, never mind. 300. It's like, there's no way that's 450. 450 seems a little high. About 300. I can make that shot, I do believe, if he gives me a good shot. I don't like this quartering angle, though. We'll clear the rocks here, probably go prone just to steady my aim, sit in the shade. And see if we can hit this 300-yard shot, if he gives me a decent shot. Yeah, he's definitely old. 1 shot, 1 kill, boys. 700 CDL putting in work. I think he had potential, but I don't think he was going to reach that potential. He's definitely not now, because he's, well, dead. Good shot, heart shot from 282 yards. Not too bad. I don't know how that's really a heart shot, but mainly the expansion there. Most of that was left and right lung. I will take it. It's a pretty good shot. It's a pretty good sized feral goat there. He's not quite going to make it to a 5, I don't believe. But I'm going to say he's probably a 3. Yep, 67% mature. He definitely would not have made it to a 5. And he is getting old, like I had mentioned. So we did make the right call there. We let him age quite a bit there. He's got a nice little beard there. Got a little twirl to him, but just not quite there yet. Just to sell. With that, guys, I believe that's going to be it for this episode. A little bit shorter one than the last couple of ones, but not a lot of time today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please head down and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. I'd like to hear from you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And as always, have a fantastic day. OCG out. OCG out.